Good morning, guys. It's Friday. As always, you probably get tired of me saying it, but make sure you take the next 2 days to really relax. Um, we're almost in the long stretch here. We've got um, today, and then we've got 5 days next week, and then 2 days after that, and you guys are finished with the school year. So, congratulations on that. But until we get to that point, we're going to keep trucking along every single day. Today, we're doing median. I think you'll find it kind of like mode and range. It's still pretty straightforward. We're just working on the calculations. The applying part will probably come next year for you guys. But median is just the middle number or the midpoint in a set of numbers. So it's pretty much like you take a set of data, you put it in order from smallest to largest, and you look for the number that's lying in the middle. Okay? So how to find it, pretty much what I just said. Order the numbers from smallest to largest, and then find the middle number. If there are an odd amount of numbers, like 7 numbers, the one that's in the middle is the median. If there's an even amount, like 8, you have to add the 2 middle numbers together and then divide by 2, which is finding the mean or the average of the 2 that are there in the middle. But that'll make more sense when I show you. So these are the examples that go with it. So you've got this set of numbers right here. You're going to put them in order from smallest to largest, which is what they did. And then you look for the one that's in the middle. I do it, and I'll show you in a minute, by taking one off the beginning, one off the end, and I literally cross them out. And if I do that, what I'll find here is that 5 is in the middle. So because there are 5 numbers in an odd amount, the number in the middle is the median. So this is 5, okay? This one down here, we've got 4 numbers. They're going to put them in order. Excuse me. They're going to put them in order from smallest to largest, which they did right there. So you've got 16, 23, 27, 31. Again, I take one off the beginning and end, but then I'm going to notice there's actually 2 numbers here in the middle, 23 and 27. So what you do then is you add 23 and 27 together, which is 50, and you divide by 2, which is 25. So the mean of those two, or the average of those two, is 25, which makes it the median for this number. Okay? Same thing down here. You put these in order, smallest to largest. Remember, with negative numbers that we're talking about distance away from 0. So the bigger the absolute value, the bigger of just the number without the sign here, the further it is to the left of 0, so it's actually smaller. So putting them in order from smallest to largest, -7 is smaller than -2. Okay, so all of these are in order, smallest to largest, and the same thing. Take one off beginning, and I'm going to have left -2 and 5. There's an even amount, so -2 and 5 are in the middle. I add them together. -2 plus 5 is +3. Divide by 2, and then I get 1.5. So the mean of those two numbers is 1.5, which means it's the median of all of those numbers. All right, so that's the explanation on that first slide, and then we've got the examples, and then here they give you 10 questions to do. There's an example right here. So we've got these numbers. We've put them in order: 5, 8, 12, 17. I take one off the beginning, end. I'm going to end up with 8 and 12 in the middle. So they're finding the mean of these two to find the median of the whole thing. So 8 plus 12 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. All right, so I'm going to show you. I've written down these numbers right here on paper. So if I take these numbers on number 2, 14, 2, 7, and 11, I've put them in order from smallest to largest right here. So 2, 7, 11, 14. And I did this because I want to show you what I mean when I say take one off the beginning and beginning end. I start here, and I'm going to mark this one, and then I'm going to come to the end and I'll mark that one. Now, I've got 2 left in the middle. 7 plus 11 is 18. So I'm going to add those, which is 18. And then I'm going to divide that by 2, which is 9. So that means right here, the median of those numbers is actually 9. Okay? And then number 3, they give us 7, 15, 8, 26, and 18. So I've taken these numbers, put them in order: 7, 8, 15, 18, and 26. Okay? And this is, again, what I mean when I say take one off the middle end. I take one off the beginning. Sorry, not middle, beginning. I take one off the beginning, and then I take one off the end. So here's 26 and 7. And then I do it again: 8, and 18. So my median then is 15 because that's all that's left in the middle. Now, sometimes you might have a list of numbers that is huge. Like if you have 20 numbers, you just put them in order from smallest to largest, and then you do this, and you just take one off the beginning and beginning end. You're just going to have to do it several times the bigger the set of data is. So like number 9 and 10 get a little bigger down here. They've got more values, so then you're just going to, once they're in order, do the beginning end, beginning end. The biggest mistake I see with median, and this is why we've been having you put them in order for range and mode, people forget to put them in order, and they just start here, and they're like, ooh, ooh, and they mark them off. That's not going to give you the median. This first step is so important. You have to put them in order from smallest to largest. Okay? So have a great day. If you have any questions, make sure you shoot me an email, and have an awesome weekend. I will be back Monday with a video. Bye.